Stars, let's go ahead and ask Spirit for our end of the week spiritual guidance. I'm going to tell you what was coming to me after we raise our vibration, okay? So come on in, type in your pound or your hashtag and your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit reel. And then we're going to take a beautiful deep breath in. So you're challenging your human, you're kissing your higher self, you're connecting with divine source, and then you just blow out all the stress, all of the pain, the tribulations from the week, the challenges we are ready to receive. Going right into the weekend, okay? So take a beautiful deep breath in with me now. Deep, deep, deep. And let it out. Divine Source, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us our spiritual guidance. Thank you for allowing me to channel our spiritual guidance with 100% accuracy. The house doesn't belong to you. The door is closing. And this is a company. So I feel like you are moving on. Begrudgingly. Not too willingly. Hey, Norma. I feel like Spirit keeps showing you in different ways that it's time for you to go. The job isn't welcoming to you anymore. Your community, your home, it's a more of an apartment. That's not your home. That's a temporary dwelling. And I feel like you really want better. You want more, you want bigger, and you know you deserve it. And so Spirit is pushing you forward. Don't give up. And stay away from people that are saying anything negative about you starting over or you having to go about things differently than maybe was your plan. I feel like the judgment is getting to you, and I feel like Spirit just keeps pushing you. I feel like Spirit is showing you the door. It's showing you exactly when your exit is, and I'm hearing 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks' time, you will receive the culmination of the guidance that you've been praying for out the door. And I feel like you already know you're being pushed. Like you're being pushed into such a better place. This is not your place. This is not your home. It's not your place of business. It's temporary. And so Spirit is saying, don't get too comfortable there. This is time for the new. Don't give up. Do not give up, spiritual superstars. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a redirection. I feel like many of you have felt like you are at a crossroads. And you might have been working with children. You might be wondering, what are you going to do because you have children? But that certainly is your focal point. You no longer want to work with children. You want to do something different. I certainly heard adults. Thank you so much. So you might be moving from working with children to working with adults. But when you are the advocate for children, I just feel like Spirit is telling you that you have to honor what you need to do. Not what the kids want you to do, or not what you can't appease the babies right now. It's not about them. So your focus isn't supposed to be on them. Your focus is supposed to be on you and your relationship with Divine Source. Thank you so much. Because I feel like you're reasoning staying in a position, a job, a place, a community based on the kids. And I don't think Spirit is guiding you in that way. I feel like it's more comfortable for you to stay there because it's out of fear. But I feel like Spirit is guiding you away from that environment. I feel like you've outgrown it. Okay, so definitely the land it's barren. It's dry, it's crackled. People are just mean. And you're just wondering, how did you get there? Why are you still there? You want to leave, but it's going to it's going to take courage. You going through it. I feel like some of you are staying in a dead-end job because you feel like that's going to support you. It's going to support your kids. And you don't have any options. You do. And I feel like some of you are just staying in a community, a type of community, because you feel like you don't have any options, but you do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stop trying to keep that door open. I feel like this one too. Because Spirit is showing you in so many ways that it is closing. Dream bigger. Where is it that you really want to go? Because our spirit guides are here to help you get there. Where is it? What is it that you really, 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 really want? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel like some of you, it seems like this is what I just saw. You're blowing up like a balloon. And somebody literally just did this just to pop you. So I feel like people are coming up to you. They are calling you. They are doing all kinds of things just to get at you. And they know how to push your buttons. They know how to get you to react. And now is the time for you to go within and not give them a show. Don't give them anything. Because I just feel like that grows their ego. It makes them happy. But it's pulling away from your peace. That door is closed. Stay away from the gossiping frenemies. They're not your friends. And I just feel like at one point in your life, this was your circle. But I feel like the more you sit with the Most High, you're starting to see you've outgrown them. This is growth in every area of life. So this end of the week spiritual guidance is pulling you to the next phase of your life, spiritual superstars. That is a blessing. So this is in work. This is at home. This is in your personal life. God is growing you. Definitely receive it. That means your blessings are just about to wake up and just blow up. This is beautiful. Spiritual superstars, you want to ask Divine Source for your spiritual guidance specifically. Just ask God, show me my blessings the way that I can receive it. Divine Source, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Show gratitude so that that universe can just bring them right on to you. You're activating more than the law of attraction. You're activating the law of cause and effect too, which is one of my favorite laws, because spiritual superstar, you do so much for others, and often you don't give yourself that credit, but the law of the cause and effect catches that. So you have caused this karma that is getting ready to really unfolding now in your life. This right here, that's Archangel Raphael. And so Archangel Raphael will tickle your cheek, and is tickling my other cheek right here. Your blessings are coming in. And this is nurturing energy. This is blessed energy. This is very familiar. This is something that you have thought of as a child. So your dreams are coming true. This weekend, you're going to receive a phone call, a message. It's from somebody else that you trust. And they're going to say something to you that is going to give you the confirmation that you have been praying for. Thank you so much, Divine Source. Thank you so much. Definitely work with Archangel Raphael. How unexpected. I love him. I love. That's our angel, our archangel of healing, of self-love, of unconditional love. And Archangel Raphael also governs marriages and but just all kinds of pure love. So it's all divine love. But Archangel Raphael touches you on your cheek. He's always touched me on my cheek and kissed me on my cheek. And for Archangel Raphael to kiss me on my left cheek first tells me that this is something that you've been thinking about for quite a while. And I mean since childhood. So spiritual superstars, this is the time for you to dive right in to the next phase of your beautifully blessed life. This is a phase that's coming, a phase that's come to an end. And honey, you're right in to this next phase. This is beautiful. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, hey night angel, when you wake up in the morning, it's by God. I promise you, you are going to wake up without the alarm clock. When you do wake up, you are going to work on whatever it is, that next step that Spirit has already placed in your heart and soul. What is it? What is it? I see some people riding. Thank you. I see somebody riding a bike in the park. Because there's flowers. There's water. Oh, this is beautiful energy. And it smells like salt water is around you. But I can hear the activity. So there's a lot of motion. There's a lot of movement. Thank you so much. The winds of time. The winds of time. Let me just show you for anyone that just walked in. Okay? Our spirit guides are calling for you. You are their legacy. Focus on you. I feel so strongly that even though children came up, I feel like that's something that you've been focused on. Like some of you are taking these next steps for the children in your life, for your own children, so that you're laying this foundation for children, for your legacy. But I feel like the mistake has been focusing specifically on the kids. I feel like God is asking you, and it's not even a command. It's God is asking you to take ownership over the direction in your life. God is requesting that you deepen not only your faith, but to deepen your drive, your motivation, your intrinsic motivation, and to get away from the naysayers, the doubters. Get away from the chaos. I feel like it's in the place. It's not in your home, like in your apartment home, like in your dwelling, like in your house. It's in the area. It's the community. I feel like you keep really good energy in your space, in your personal, private space. So when you close the door, you're in your own bubble. And I feel like that energy is so blessed. It's beautiful. It's positive. It's light. Happy. I can see the little birds chirping around you and singing. And it's a beautiful energy. When you open your door, it just wears on you. It's like chipping away at you. Honey, you are not your circumstances. And your circumstances have no indication on where you're going. They have it's irrelevant. This is a temporary stopping point. You're at a resting point right now. But before you get complacent, Spirit is pulling you forward. So this is temporary. The job, that's a temporary job. That's not your calling. That's not your passion. You're not passionate about it at all. And you're already focused on something totally different. Spirit is pulling you to it this weekend. When you wake up in the morning, God wants you to answer to God's plan, God's direction. So when you wake up, spiritual super, look at that. That's Archangel Raphael. Thank you so much. I love him. I love him. Thank you so much. He's going to tickle you like that. You're going to feel his presence grace your cheek. You're going to feel it just like that. And this is going to tell you that he wants you to face your future. He wants you to do what pleases you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel loved and adored, what's healthy for you. And being in that toxic situation at work, that is not healthy for you. You don't even like that job. But let me tell you right now, God is telling you that you have options, dear love. You got options. You've got options. And the thing is that Spirit has already been showing you that you've got options. There is no need for you to stress out about any of it. You don't have to stress about nothing. God is pulling you in this direction, and this is your future. When you feel yourself being pulled back over here, that is negativity trying to get you back in that complacent, stuck place in your life, and you don't even want that. You don't need it. You don't want it. You're not about that life. You want the fresh. You want this beautiful energy that you can sense it. You've got a yearning for it, and it's calling you. And I guarantee you, spiritual superstars, when you wake up and you feel this, the presence, it's just going to grace your skin. You're going to see it with your mind's eye. You're going to see it, and you're going to hear exactly what you have to do. Do it. It's not going to come from you. It's coming from divine source. Okay? So I just feel like you're being pushed out the door. Pushed. I feel like the rent went up. I feel like some of you have a fluctuating mortgage, and that's happening. And it's scaring you. I feel like insurance medical insurance, health insurance. I feel like that's up for review, that's up for renewal. The rates are going up. I feel like all of this is coming down on your shoulders. I feel like you're already having those conversations about groceries and how much everything is costing. And I just feel like God is showing you a way through. But the doubt within you is so heavy. You have got to deepen your faith. I'm telling you, spiritual superstars, that dream that God put on your soul, honey, it is now. It is now. Now. And honey, and you know you feel nervous about it. It's more than the butterflies. It's super emotional for you right now because you're scared. But I'm telling you right now, spiritual superstars, nobody that's successful was not scared and is not still scared. Jeff Bezos, okay, will tell you, he's in so many interviews that he says he always feels the fear. Always. That's something you never get rid of. But you know what? Science has already proven that fear is a made up emotion. We do that to ourselves. There isn't one human being that was born with the just the feeling of fear outside of the fear of heights and the fear of loud noises, loud sound. So the fear of your own success, that's made up. And I'm telling you, spiritual superstars, God is telling you right now, the people that are negative, the people that you ask for help and they laugh in your face, they judge you, and they tell you, oh, well, we knew you weren't going to make it, in so many words. Or they're like, well, what happened to the business you were working on? Or what happened with this over there? Now you need to do this, you need to borrow this, or you need help with that, or you're not doing too good with it. That's a redirection. That's all this is. You are on it. Though you have false starts. God didn't expect it any other way. Didn't expect it any other way, okay? Your life is your life and your path is being guided by the Most High. When I tell you God has you blessed, oh my gosh, yes. And whenever you feel Archangel Raphael touch your face right here, know that he is kissing you. That is showing you where to go, what direction to go into to satisfy that yearning, to fulfill your dreams, the passion that you have, to manifest it into your vision and into this mission that you've been kind of tiptoeing in. Oh, this is such a beautiful energy, spiritual superstar. The door is closed at the place that you're at right now. And it is a blessed ending to a new beginning. And so no more fear. No more fear. I don't feel that. Thank you so much. No more fear. There's no need to fear. No need to worry. And you are just going to get out. You're going to get outdoors. You're going to be outside. You're going to let our ancestors talk to you in the wind. And that's going to deepen your spiritual connection. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Get outdoors. Get out of those four walls. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's scary. God knows it's scary when you feel like you don't have anywhere else to turn. You don't have any option other than your responsibilities, the bills. Everybody's just wants something from you. You know, it feels like you just can't trust anybody. and nothing but negativity is coming your way. But that is the lie. And when you look past that veil, spiritual superstars, let me tell you, God designed you to do something totally different from everybody else. It doesn't matter if you want to be a coach and there's a million coaches out there. No other coach can help people the way that you can. It doesn't matter if God told you to use the power of your healing hands by making products, crafts that you can sell, that people want, because it's your energy they're drawn to. And they may not even know why they're drawn to your product. They're drawn to you. It's your energy. It's the love that you pour into what you do and what you make. Oh, honey, let me tell you something. Be empowered in your steps. Be empowered in your steps, in your action. When you wake up, I can't say it enough. When you wake up, you're going to hear God's word. You're going to feel God's presence over you. Some of you are going to feel this just radiating energy of the prickles and the tingles that's going to just be all over you. Your body is going to go numb when you first wake up. And honey, that's going to be the Most High. And ooh, what a feeling you are going to get. Oh my gosh, I can see you just laying there crying. Let it happen. Thank the Most High. And all you got to do is say thank you with your energy. You don't have to verbally say a word. God already knew before the situation even happened, before you even feel God's energy. God already knew, because you are created by the Most High. You are a part of God. Okay? Woo, this is going to be an amazing weekend. The promise has already been foretold. You already received it. So, let's go through this so that you get it right, spiritual superstar. All right, hey, blasting through. How you doing, dear love? Amanda, beautiful self. How the kids doing? You are in for a blessed weekend, okay? We all are. The job, the living situation, it's the community, it's the environment that you're around. It's not inside your four walls. It's not in your space. You're in a bubble, and you keep great positive light working energy around you and in your home. But the second you go out, empath, you feel just downtrodden, just heavy and burdened with life. And so Spirit is telling you, God's closing these doors for a reason, because that situation was temporary. It is what you needed for the moment. Okay? It is what you needed for the moment, but you're already walking out of it. And it is not without pain. It is not without pressure. It is not without the stress. So Spirit's asking us to get outdoors so our ancestors can love on us, can talk to us. They're going to give us our spiritual guidance. You're going to hear from our ancestors through the wind. That is how our ancestors talk to us. That is how our ascended loved ones talk to us, through the wind. And when you catch their message, you're going to find yourself going like this. When you catch it, you're going to hear it, and you're just going to pause. You're going to catch yourself freezing in third dimensional time, because you are the soul within your human, and you don't have any connection to third dimensional time. So it's really important that you train your human to listen to God, because God is timeless. God is not within a religious umbrella and not within everybody else. God is within everybody. God has nothing to do with a religious umbrella at all. You have a private, personal relationship with God. You also have a private, personal relationship with Jesus, Muhammad, Baha'u'llah, Abdu'l-Baha, Krishna, Buddha. Sure do. Lord Osiris, Goddess Isis, Ma'at. You sure do. Who else? Why? Because our ascended loved ones, our ascended masters, our archangels, messengers of God, manifestations of the Most High, Alpha and Omega, is for everybody. It's not segmented. God doesn't segment us by culture and say, okay, since you didn't know about the Bible in your time and where you were at in your land, I don't love you. God doesn't do that. God doesn't say you're going to go to hell or you're going to be banished or you're going to be cursed because of that. God doesn't do that. Men do that. Women do that. People do that. God doesn't separate. God doesn't segregate. God doesn't judge. God just says, love me, I love you already because I created you, period. So when you talk to God, spiritual superstar, you are going to talk to God like you talk to anybody else naturally from you, the soul. Okay? I talk to God just like this. Faults and all. I mean, be laughing at myself. I see my angels laughing at me. You ever do that? You ever look up and through your mind's eye you see your angels looking down on you, laughing at you, waiting on you to do something? You know you feel their presence, so you look up and there they are. And y'all all bust out laughing. We do that all the time. Talk to God. No pretenses. You don't have to be if you don't want to. If you were taught to do that, but you were always like, and that wasn't really you, then don't do that. Because you are responsible and accountable for you. This is your life. So you get to do that. You get to have your relationship with the Most High. And I'm telling you, I feel it very strongly. The door is closed. Don't try to reopen it. Allow the process to unfold. Be married to the process, right? Engage the process, because you are not the person you used to be. You are who you are becoming. And on this beautiful Friday, as we walk into this weekend, honey, high step into it. Norma, high step into it, girl. Amanda, high step into this weekend. Night Angel. All right? We are high stepping into it. I mean, because we know we are blessed. Okay? We're blessed. We are blessed. You don't have to be somebody you're not. You know you're working on something. You know that because you feel it right here. Right? Right or right? You feel this right here. You feel it. Sometimes you feel like you're spinning in circles. Honey, that's just because God had to have you right where you are for a reason. Okay? It's not you. It could be the other person. If it's not the person, then it's you. You need to learn something new. You need to focus on what the lesson is. That's all. That's it. So when you feel like you're spinning, that's just a holding period. Right? This is a holding period. It's like when you're waiting in the line at the amusement park. You're holding. Right? You're holding. You can't get on that ride until the other people get off. You don't have space. right? There's nowhere for you to be yet. So where you're being blessed to go into, right? Somebody needs to leave that position because that's your job. Maybe they didn't do a good job. Maybe they needed to just remind the company who they really needed, and they've been praying for you. But they got somebody in that role that faked the funk, that didn't do what they were supposed to do, that messed things up, that the intentions weren't right, whatever it is, but they're waiting on you. And so by the time that person leaves or they get kicked out, exit, they're going to dust your seat off, your place, make it brand new, throw some fresh paint on there, freshener, all of it, clean the place up just for you. They may not know how you look, but they know your energy because they prayed for you. They prayed for you. My mother, she was looking to relocate. And at the time, she was a principal. And I remember she interviewed for this position in another state. And God bless her, God rest her soul. She said, Necole, you know what they told me? I said, what? She said, they told me, and this is, a panel. They said it would be our blessing if you would accept this offer. We prayed for you. You know how that must have made her feel. Honey, let me tell you something. Everybody is not going to say that. But thank God they were open enough and led by the Most High to say it, to speak it. Because that's one thing she always taught. Speak it into existence. And you know your power, spiritual superstar. So, what does Spirit say? This weekend, you better speak it into existence, spiritual superstar. Be empowered to claim where you're going. Because God's got you going into places you can't even see yet. So, because it's none of your business like that. It's not your business to do the how. It's not your business to focus on that. Your business is focused on the service. Be of service. Be grateful. So that's deepening your faith. Faith is believing in something that hasn't even happened yet. How do you do that? Because you look back to your past and you see the trials and tribulations that you've gone through, honey. Spiritual superstars, y'all done healed your own human. Hello. Okay? Who else out there has babies that doctors told them they would never have? Right? Told me I would be dead. My baby would die. Don't even try to get pregnant. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lie. Because God already showed me my babies. I know exactly what they look like. And so they're out there tonight. You know what I mean? So God is just going to piece you what you need. You have to control your human to not do too much. You have to keep talking to your human. It's not a one-time thing. That's one thing that I want everybody to understand. What you do on your walk, on your journey, it's not a one-time anything. You repeat it. Those steps to heal yourself, you repeat. Those steps to manifest your blessing, your outcome, your dreams, you repeat. Right? And I think we've all I know I have, gone through the stages of, okay, did that, I don't got to do it anymore. That's not how it works. Because then when you don't repeat the steps that Spirit already encouraged you to start doing in the first place, everything falls apart. Demons like that. Because if we're not focused on making sure we've got God instilled in our actions and in our plans, we leave room open for evil energy to fester and to grow, to come in and destroy what we have worked so hard for, to destroy what God has already promised us. So I knew when God promised me my babies, during the time that multiple doctors, it wasn't one doctor, because I was just like, huh? So I went and got second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I think I got an eighth, but I know I got 7 opinions. Do you hear me? So much so, my insurance company was like, what are you doing? Basically. You know, I was at my wit's end. Some people are not going to get it. It's not meant for them to get it until you get it. You see what I'm saying? And then they believe what they can see with these eyes. So you don't have to worry about that, because God already is showing you where you're going, because you're seeing it right here. And everybody can't see this. You can try to explain it to them, but why? Just that's your dream. You're working on your dream this weekend. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. I wrote these cards in meditation one day years ago, and I just never did anything else with them, and God told me to pull them out the other day. Thank you so much. You got a blank slate. Remember to be kind to yourself. He loves you very much. God loves you very much. Answer in 1 month. So earlier I heard 3 weeks. Watch out for 3 weeks. Usually a month is about 4 weeks. So watch out for 3 weeks. I feel like that's going to be the enlightenment phase of our awakening. It'll be that aha moment. You'll receive it from somebody. And I feel like within a week later, you're going to receive the 7th phase of spiritual awakening, which is confirmation. So within that week, within that 3rd week, you are going to take massive action in the direction that Spirit's telling you to go in, which is your future. Okay? Every single day, you're going to do something, one thing, no matter how small, no matter how big, but that massive action is going to be the consistency. Okay? In that 4th week, I feel like Spirit is going to be like, here it is. So don't forget, children. I feel like I just can't just stress this enough. It's not, Divine Source, please speak through me. Show your children. You have to be the one disciplined now. Show your children, because they're watching you like little hawks. And yes, those of you that don't have babies yet, your children are already learning through your footprint. You are, the way that you're doing your life, honey, you either breaking generational curses or making them. Okay? You are making them. You're placing them in, back in your energy. And so you're generational curse breakers, right? You can say it. I am a generational curse breaker. Type it down there in the comments. Those curses stop with you. They're not going any further. So now that you know that that's clear, You must walk with intention. Because children they're here. And you know, whether you are, whether you got eggs or sperm, or whether you feel like you don't have any, there are so many ways for those babies to be born and for your energy to be stilled within them. So what you're doing now is going to affect them no matter what. If you adopt, if you find out later that you've got to take care of other children and your family and you've got to become their guardian, whatever it is, in that moment you're going to know, and you'll remember this moment. And you'll be like, dang, when Necole was saying that, I knew I wasn't going to be a parent. I just knew, kids are not for me. But in the moment leading up to, might be years later, might be months, where you realize a family member needs you to step in, or something happens and you change your whole perception about becoming a parent. You might be an auntie, uncle, big brother, big sister, step, whatever it is, nana. And you like, whoa, I ain't see this coming. And that's okay. So, children are here. Just remember that. Our spirit guides. So, talk to our spirit guides. How? Just like you're talking to me. Just like you talk to anyone else, with respect. It's honor. It's in your energy. Right? So, when we talk to our spirit guides, we ask, we're patient, and we're silent a lot of the times. So when you meditate, which is just when you breathe, right? When you're just focused on one thing, and that can be your breath. It can be an object, like you literally are just staring at it. That's all you need, is the inhale and the exhale. That's it. That grounds your human. It centers you. It relaxes you that quick. Because coming into this weekend, I feel like there's a lot of high-strung, anxious, reactive, spiritual superstars. But God has already told you, work with Archangel Raphael. And when you feel Archangel Raphael touch your cheek, you're going to know that he's pulling you in the direction of your happiness, what pleases you. And it's going to work for your children as well. I hope and pray that this spiritual guidance has served as a blessing to you. It certainly has served as a blessing to me. I hear God say, wake up with me. And when you hear from me, you will hear my voice. You will know it's me. I will ring true within you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're going to stare. You're going to wake up like this. Within those couple of seconds, you're going to realize God is talking to you. It's true. Come back and comment and share your experiences with us. And yes, you have that personal, private relationship with the Most High. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love you. You are so welcome. Thank you so much. And comment down below and tell us where you're calling in from, where you're tuning in from, rather. And don't forget to come in and type in your pound or your hashtag and your 4-1s. And I will see you very soon. My name is Necole XO, and I'm here to help you learn how to hear from the Most High.